Greetings, people, greetings, people, greetings. This is Aitzai again with the next inclusive reasoning for the item. The item I gonna love that one here because I know say a lot of people going around with something that them not really want to go around with and them don't know how to get rid of it. Now Aitzai is here with a solution for all these people that going around with this uncomfortableness within them. Now, specifically, I am going to talk about your mouth, people, and how people mouth have been kicking. Yeah, people mouth have been kicking. And the reason why it happened that way, people, is because people does not take care of their mouth properly. People just have them mouth and them just talk and them just talk and them just eat and them just drink and them just do all kind of things with their mouth, and they don't take care of their mouth. So you find that people mouth kicking, almost everybody have a kicking mouth at times. Almost everybody have a kicking mouth. So it's not something to feel embarrassed about. The only embarrassed thing is that when you talk to somebody and them smell it. That's the most embarrassing part. But you can get rid of this kicking from the mouth. So, first of all, I am going to tell you about the tongue. I am going to tell you what I know about the tongue, and know that the tongue, your tongue is what causes smell from your mouth and between your teeth. So, sometimes we eat and drink and we brush with teeth and figure more or less say that's it all, and no, that is not it. Brushing your teeth does not make your mouth can smell properly alone. So first thing, your tongue carries some small cells on it. These cells is what the saliva come up through, come into your mouth. The cells them. Well, the cells them are so small. When you eat, when a person eat, especially when you eat cooked food, meat, things that process, it intends to lodge between the cells of the tongue. Even when you use a toothbrush and brush your tongue, the toothbrush does not brush your tongue properly enough for those built up of food to come out as how them supposed to come out. So these food lodge between the cells them of your tongue, people, and the space between your teeth, and them the food them stay and start to break down. While the food start to break down between your teeth and between the cells of the tongue, they start to gather and move from one stage of food to a next stage, which is bacteria. So the food becomes bacteria, and those bacteria that create from the food, they does not carry good smell. They create with a smell, and that's how they are, and they becomes live and start to move up around the tongue and in your mouth. So these bacteria pushing off certain smell. That's when you talk and people smell that smell. It's not really a mouth smell, it's the bacteria they are smelling, because the bacteria come up with a smell. So just like when you have a mango, you know, say mango have its own smell when it create. Orange have its own smell. Neeseberry have its own smell. And all these things, ripe banana carry them own smell. So when you eat all these junk food and you figure more or less say you brush your teeth properly, no, these food are going to break down particles at times while it in your mouth and becomes bacteria. When the bacteria them occur, they occur with a smell. And that smell keep lingering in your mouth because what? You don't brush your teeth properly. Now, To get rid of these bacteria out of the mouth, it's easy. It's easy, people. Three things you have to do. Three things you have to do. First, you floss your teeth. Floss your teeth properly. Brush your teeth and scrape your tongue. These three things is what will give you a breath fresh smelling mouth. So, first thing, you get a floss. This is a floss. This is one of the floss, people, where you can use to floss your teeth. So you have here that you can put between the teeth and floss the teeth, and you have this little sharp part where you can use to clean between the teeth. So you get out all the particles of stale food that is between the teeth, right? Then you brush your teeth with a toothbrush. Brush them properly, round and around, up and down. You brush your teeth from one side to the next side. Then the next most important part of your mouth is to scrape your tongue. You can get tongue scraper to buy, whether at some health food store, some pharmacy, or online. But maybe that is all so much, too much for you people. Because why? In your kitchen, you have a tongue scraper in your kitchen and you don't know. Everybody who have a kitchen carry a tongue scraper, and they do not know that they have a tongue scraper that can scrape them tongue wonderfully clean and fresh as possible. Now, before we get to that tongue scraper, people, share that video, yeah. Subscribe that video, yeah. Like up that video, yeah. Just click the notification bell on that video, yeah. And just comment on that video, yeah, people. Then you can get more video anytime you want once you click the notification bell. So that is great. Get forward again to the tongue, you know. Alright, you know, people want to know how them can get them mouth up full. Because this is something where really used to even occur with ICM where more time I find myself have kicking breath. Everybody, as me say, at times, breath kick, no matter who I could have the Prime Minister. It no matter. So, what you going to do now? If you know if your breath, the difference between you have a bad breath, kicking breath, and a calm breath. First, you are going to use the back of your hand and swipe your tongue on the back of your hand before you start to brush your teeth or floss your teeth or whatever. Swipe your tongue like this on the back of your hand. Then you just give it a few seconds, make it dry. When it dry, you smell it. And you are going to smell the bacteria them on your hand. You are going to smell those bacteria on your hand. And if you have a magnifying glass or a super telescope to look on your hand, you're going to see the bacteria them moving up on your hand because they are moving up in the tongue and in the mouth. So you smell your hand and you are going to smell that kicking breath on your hand. Now, when you floss your teeth and you finish floss your teeth to the maximum and you brush your teeth, you can use toothpaste to brush your teeth. You can use coconut oil on your toothbrush with your toothpaste or coconut oil alone to brush your teeth. You can use castor oil to brush your teeth. It's a wonderful feeling. So when you floss your mouth and you brush your teeth, you are going to scrape your tongue now. Now we are going in the kitchen for our tongue scraper. We're in the kitchen where people don't recognize over the ears. Say them have a tongue scraper. We can just scrape them tongue and you're good to go. You talk up in anybody's face and you feel proud. Alright, here's the tongue scraper, people. This is going to be shocking to people where them are going to realize, say, then We did really have this in my kitchen and not know. Say it can work? Alright. Here's the tongue scraper now, people. See it here? That spoon, yeah. This spoon is a great tongue scraper, people. Because sometimes you cannot get the tongue scraper that they make. You can't get it because why? You may be not in the position to go and get a tongue scraper. But you don't have to go nowhere else because you're already in a position to get a tongue scraper. This is your tongue scraper. And this spoon scrape your tongue very well. So what you are going to do, people, you're going to use this spoon in 3 different directions in your tongue, on your tongue. So you're going to use the spoon to scrape your tongue from the side. Here, in the middle, and the next side, just like this. And you rinse off the spoon. And you continue to scrape your tongue. Continue to scrape your tongue with the spoon. Every time you scrape it 3 times, you rinse off the spoon and you continue again to scrape your tongue with the spoon. When you finish scrape your tongue and you wash out your mouth properly, you just swipe your tongue on the next hand. Swipe your tongue on the back of your hand, the next one, like this. And smell the difference, people. You will smell a great, you not smell nothing. Not something, you not smell no bacteria. When you finish, scrape your tongue with your tongue scraper, which is the spoon, people. So, this is really a big tip for people who have kicking breath and don't know how to get rid of it in your kitchen. Just go in your kitchen. Just go and buy your flask. You can buy this one, or you can buy the string one that they use and hold 2 sides and string dry to and fro to clean out the corners of your teeth and get out all those stale food that built up into bacteria. So I am proud and happy to be a part of this. And I am proud and happy to make the item of this knowledge about them hygiene towards them mouth, people. So give great thanks to the item, and I appreciate love that the item I listen to outside and just take heed of outside. So remember, share, comments, and touch the notification bell, and just subscribe to the one here. And we good again. Peace, people.